So tell me.
So I want to get some tips from you at this present age of mine during my education or something.
Study is
Yeah.
the first thing for you.
Yes.
Number one. Second thing is be vegetarian. You have to cook your own food.
Yeah, I'm completely vegetarian now.
You have to cook your own food.
Yes, Swami.
Because vegetarian outside is not real vegetarian.
Yes, Swami.
Vegetarian restaurants are not vegetarian because they will use same spoon into this.
Yes.
So restaurant food is also no good. You can buy chapatis.
Chapatis.
Only chapati from restaurant, no problem. Because they don't mix.
Okay.
But anything else, paratha and puri, they will all cook in the chicken and put puris inside. Did you catch me?
Yes, Swami.
Chapatis you can buy sometimes, but you don't eat chapatis anyway.
Yes.
So cook your own food, buy paneer.
Paneer.
Paneer, because this is cold season. We cook paneer.
Yes.
We buy paneer. Paneer is vegetarian.
Mm.
We eat cheese. Paneer is important.
Yes, Swami.
You cook paneer inside and eat paneer instead of eating this non-veg. Non-veg is not good, not healthy. Number one, not healthy. Number two is taking to health.
Yes, Swami.
It's not good. And then chant one round,
Okay.
one mala. Do you have a mala?
Yeah, I brought it.
Brought it?
Yeah.
Smart. Chant one mala.
Okay.
When you see your education, how it is doing second year, then you can increase your mala.
Increase. Okay.
Before you go to sleep, or after you come back from college, read one page of our books.
Books.
You
Yeah.
have?
Yes, Swamiji.
Okay. I will give you, I have. All
Yeah.
these books are all here.
Mm.
But whatever books you want, you can take from here.
Yes, Swami.
Read one page if you don't have time.
Okay, Swami.
If you have time, then you read more. But number one is your education.
Yes, Swami.
That is number one.
Okay.
Second one is spirituality and vegetarianism.
Yes,
You understand?
Yes, Swami. Yeah.
Like that. And me coming to your place is not necessary. You have come
Yes, Swami.
because
Yeah.
now I will be going to India
Yeah.
very soon. Maybe next year beginning I will go to India because the festivals are there.
Yes, Swami.
I haven't missed 2 festivals, so I will be going.
Okay.
But you settle yourself first.
Yes, Swami.
Very important. First you get education.
Yeah.
You came here
After
for that
education.
purpose.
Yes, Swami.
First you fulfill your goal. Because life is long. Still there. So you can devote after you finish your degrees and get a job, settle down, then you don't become like your uncle.
Yeah.
You see, he might not be vegetarian.
He is vegetarian, Swami.
He's
Yeah,
vegetarian?
he is. But he takes some egg. That's,
Yes, see? So he's not vegetarian.
yeah.
So, and ullipai, bell ullipai.
Yeah.
So you don't become like this.
Okay.
Did you catch me?
Yes, Swami.
You keep your manners. We
Yes.
are Vedic. We are
Yes,
born
Swami.
in India, raised in India. We don't give up Indian tradition. Indian tradition is not meat eating, illicit sex, gambling, intoxication.
Yes, Swami.
That is not Indian civilization. How it began? Meat eating began from Muslims. They ruled India for 350 years.
Yes, Swami.
Then English ruled India. They are all meat eaters.
Meat eaters. Yeah.
They ruled India. They advertised everywhere.
Yes, Swami.
And they got married to each other, mixed up. Some, you see, North India, go to up there, they're white people.
Okay, yes, Swami.
Because they got mixed up.
Okay.
So all this has happened in India. Indian civilization is sages and saintly people.
Yes, sir.
That's why all the incarnations came to India.
India.
Nowhere else.
Yes, Swami.
Remember this. There is a difference between incarnations and prophets. Prophets are men of God.
Okay.
Incarnations are God.
God itself. Yeah.
So why they came only to India? Because that is the land of sages and
Sages.
saintly people. Their wise and their manners are correct. Their living style is different. They perform austerities. Their pure. That's why Ganges landed in India.
Yes, Swami.
Why it did not land in America and flow to India all the way? Did you catch me?
Yes, sir.
Only landed in
Due to the
India
purity.
for some reason. What is the reason? Purity.
Purity.
Purity is the force. So, keep your purity.
Yes, Swami.
Cook your own food. Ullipai, Bellullipai, Pattakurudu. And eat paneer.
Paneer. Yeah.
Very
I like
important.
paneer.
Eat paneer.
Yes, Swami.
Cheese is less important than paneer.
Paneer.
In winter season,
Yes, Swami.
eat paneer. Lot of paneer. We use paneer.
Yes, Swami.
In summer season, I eat cheese
Cheese.
because we need some protein inside.
Proteins. Yes.
Vegetables don't have that much because it's too cold here. The environment is different. So we need paneer. In India, we don't need so much. So
Yes,
much.
Swami.
Yeah, here is required.
Here we.
What else?
So, while I am studying Bhagavad Gita, so there is a verse in 41 sloka about castes and varnas. Once I will read it.
Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I have that.
Chaturvaranyam maya srishtam guna karma vibhagasa.
Brahmana Kshatriya.
Vaishya Shudra.
Yeah.
Chaturvarna, that is sloka.
Ah.
Verse.
Yes, Swami.
This is social body
Okay.
of God. Like we have head, we have arms, we have belly, and we have legs. We have 4 departments in the body.
Yes, Swami.
So the head department is Brahmins. Intellectuals, you translate in English,
Okay.
it's called intellectuals. And then arms department is Kshatriyas, means rulers, managers. And then belly department supports the whole body. That is called Vaishya, traders and businessmen.
Okay.
Then leg department carries the whole body, that is Sudras. So there are 4 orders and 4 ashrams, 4 social orders and 4 spiritual orders. Spiritual orders is called ashramas.
Ashram.
Spiritual orders are called ashramas.
Yeah.
Ashrama means brahmachari, grihastha, banaprastha and sannyas. 4 ashramas. Brahmachari means celibates. They stay under Guru.
Okay.
With Vedic civilization, there was no science. Science and technology was different. This is manual. Those ways automatic. You don't need petrol to fly an aeroplane.
Yes, Swami.
That's called Vimana, they fly with the speed of mind.
Pushkal Pavivana, so many. Yeah.
See, that civilization is different. You see,
Yes,
now
sir.
civilization has become more manual.
Manual.
Yeah, manual. And that is required because better than no civilization.
Yes, sir.
So we take it, we use it. So the Brahmins are not Brahmins of today because they ullipai, bellullipai, they
eat
do
it.
all that. They
Yes,
don't do
sir.
Ekadasi. Most of them.
Yes, Swami.
See? So, Brahmins means pure people.
Pure. Yes.
Yeah, intellectually inclined. I have some ready devotees. I told, oh, you are Brahmin.
Mm.
I told already. Yesterday I spoke, I forgot, day before yesterday.
Mm.
I told, you are Brahmin, your qualities are like Brahmin. So one may be born in non-Brahmin family, but if they got Brahminical qualities, we put them in that department.
Swami.
So it is guna karma vibhagasa. Guna and karma. If one does shoemaking or a business or trade, has a job, then we don't call them Brahmins.
Yes, Swami.
Brahmins, guna must be there, and karma means action.
Yes, sir.
What they are doing. Like that.
So, what I learned from one teacher, like he is Brahmin, he taught me, explained me Bhagavad Gita. So while explaining this 41 verse, he said, like there are 4 castes and varnas. So each caste is completely different from one thing. Like as you said, for with body example. So he mentioned like nowadays people are marrying intercaste marriages and their origin is completely different. Suppose if we take Brahmins and Sudras or someone, they marry and their future generation is mixed. What is the point? Your view on that?
Brahmins are not caste.
Okay.
The caste word caste is from politicians because they want votes.
Votes.
For that reason, they created caste. These are orders.
Orders.
Sections. Section. I don't call it a head caste. Head department. Legs department. Orders. You understand?
Yes, sir.
So, without head, you cannot guide the body. Head guides the body.
Body.
Leg guiding head, then is problem.
Yes, sir.
Cannot, first thing. And if did, then head is crazy already. So, intercaste marriage in Vedic civilization there is very little. Now there is,
So much.
I think it's called love marriage.
Love
I
marriage.
never heard this in Vrindavan. I only am familiar now, 44 years,
Yes, sir.
with these words. From, what do you call love marriage?
Love marriage.
I never heard this word in India.
Okay.
When I came to this country, I heard.
Yeah.
I never seen man kissing woman. In Vrindavan, it's not possible. You've
Yes.
never been to Vrindavan, but no.
Yes.
I only seen it here. So like that. So intercaste marriage, it exists in Vedic civilization, but very little. Like Sobhari Rishi in Satya Yuga. He married Kshatriya girls, not 150 of them.
Okay.
You understand?
Yes, sir.
Or Rishi Chavana. You heard of that name?
I listened, sir.
Chavana married Kshatriya girl. See? And then Sukracharya's daughter Devyani, Brahmin, married a Kshatriya. Brahmins marrying non-Brahmins,
Yes.
and non-Brahmins marrying Brahmins.
Brahmins.
Did you catch me?
Yes, sir.
They're there, but very little.
Mm.
But nowadays it's love marriage. That was also practically love marriage, but that is chosen marriage. I choose you, but not touch before getting married, like that. That was there. But nowadays everything is khichdi. Khichdi, not everything yet. This culture is still there. India has preserved so far, even though there is political turmoil in India. Still there is purity is still there.
Okay.
Caste department we don't accept.
Okay.
Because you are non-Brahmin, but if you are pure, I should still keep you outside. No. My devotee, Lochan Das, is such a nice devotee, this guy. I think he's better than a Brahmin because I see him for 33 years. He got training from me.
Okay. Yes,
Did he
sir.
catch me?
Yes, sir.
See, amazing. Very nice. But American brought up, so it's a little different there because his upbringing is like this. But caste system we don't accept. Jare dekho tare kaho Krishna upadesh. Amar agyaya guru haiya tar ei des. Whomever you meet, teach about Krishna.
Yes, sir.
So how can you say that it's only for Brahmins or only for Kshatriyas? Oh, I am a Shudra, why you call me Shudra? Sir, your actions are like Shudra. So if I call you Shudra, then you should not get offended. But in India, if you call Uttar Pradesh,
Yes, sir.
you heard of that man?
Yes, sir.
If you call somebody a Shudra, you go 6 months inside. No bail, no bailing.
Okay, sir.
Bailing is also not there.
Okay.
If you complain, you call me Shudra, then you're in trouble. So this is happening, it's only due to politics.
Okay. So according to our culture and our rules, Vedic, our roots. So like if we take Mahabharata, Bhishma father is there, right? So he married to someone fisherman's daughter. I didn't.
Santanu, and then fisherman's daughter. I forgot the name.
Like they brought up two sons and they died. Again, something happened.
No, not like that. They did not die. One of them died because too much sex. Vichitravirya and Chitrangada.
That's all.
Vichitravirya and Chitrangada. Chitrangada died because he got involved with his wife too much. When person has too much sex, Atyambupanam Kathinasanam. I'm getting old. All these verses are very difficult because in a young age we memorize. Atyambupanam Kathinasanam cha. Why person dies so quickly? Dhatu khayo veda vidharanam cha. Sex is allowed, but controlled sex. You understand? Sex is not barred in Vedic civilization, it's allowed, otherwise progeny will not be there. Dhatu kshaya. Dhatu means semen. You pass too much semen, then disease will come to you, you will die quickly, your age, duration of life will be reduced.
That's all.
That is scriptural evidence. Dhatu khayo vega vidharanam cha. Vega vidharana means passing urine and stool. If going to bathroom and you controlling, keeping it controlled, that is bringing disease.
That's all.
So when you feel like you go to bathroom, you evacuate or urinate, whatever you feel. So Chitrangada and Vichitravirya, the Chitrangada got involved with his woman too much. So he died quickly. So Vichitravirya produced. But Vichitravirya produced help by the help of Vyasamas.
So, one main question which comes in our country, right? Like some people devote Krishna, some people devote Rama, some people devote Shiva. So everyone has their own perspective. Like they think their God is superior than others. So in our Krishnas, we say Krishna is superior than all, and we have some examples. So how what is the main supreme in our answer to them?
Yeah.
How can we say to them?
Examples should be evidenced.
Evidence.
Without evidence, examples are not supporting enough. They don't have any support. We have support. Nowhere in scriptures, anywhere it says that Rama is better than Krishna. Nowhere it says. Nowhere. I have read so many scriptures you cannot account in your numbers.
Yes,
Not possible.
Yes, sir.
So nowhere it says Lord Shiva is better than Krishna. Nowhere. Nowhere. But so many places it says that Rama is incarnation of Krishna. Better, the best is God, Krishna. Everywhere. Everywhere you see, anywhere. Now, why these people are saying their God is best? Why? There is primary school, there is high school, there is university.
Yes.
Do you understand? The child knows my school is better than yours. What is this ABCD? I'm also learning ABCD,
Yes,
but you are really learning A square theta, learning all these squares and all those things, mathematics. That is also mathematics.
Yes, sir.
So every school they say their God is best. We accept. I don't reject. I go to Lord Shiva temple, I will fold my hands, pay namaskar, no
Yes,
problem.
sir.
But I know who is Lord Shiva. Just like you finish your education, you will know what is the standard of primary school or high school or college. You know. But those college people don't know what you're studying, the
top university.
Like that. So, every school has to say their best. But as per their karma, they are devoted to a particular God.
So, one of my friends, he is converted to Christianity after his birth. Like her mother converted to Christianity. So, he's completely messed his mind with that. Like what he thinks is Hindus are like when he comes to Hindu topics or anything, he don't like it. So once I asked him and we got into the conversation. So he told that in our God, he took birth without any male person. So he came directly to womb, and he did not involved in any relations, and he did not do anything like this. So he took these examples and
this is called brainwashing.
Yes, Swami. Like many pastors do like that.
It's called brainwashing. They wash the washed brain. So while washing the washed brain, they contaminate it. They told me it was in Sri Lanka, 1978 maybe. I was sent by the top to open a start Krishna consciousness there. So I went there, 1978. So was because it came in the newspapers and all these articles. So some Christians, because I'm going to start temple, so newspapers carry.
Okay.
So some Christians brought a pastor to me, and he was Persian from Paris, those places.
Palestine, yeah.
Persian priest.
Okay.
And discussion began. The reporters were there. They had very good discussion. At last, discussing, all this meat eating topic came in.
Okay.
When I got him very nicely, he said that you can live without eating meat, I cannot. I said, that is not a correct way of argument. I'm sure you can live with me. I'll keep you with me and you will not die, I guarantee you. I give you police this signature in the police, you will not die if I keep you vegetarian. So they are just brainwashing. And they know that Vedic culture is the age-old culture before Christ ever came to the planet.
Yes, sir.
There is a book called Missing Years of Jesus. There is a book named, I forget the poor lady's name.
Okay.
There is a Missing Years of Jesus. That book. It says that 27 years Jesus spent in India before he started preaching here and outside India.
Okay.
And in India, we called him Isa Masih.
Isa.
Isa Masih.
Okay.
Masihi means son, Isa means God, son of God.
Son of God.
In India, Jesus was called Son of God. Isa Masih. In Sanskrit or Urdu or whatnot, what language it is, I don't know. He called Isa Masih. He spent Haridwar, Ladakh. He went Buddhism to study what it is, because Buddhism began before that.
Yes, sir.
And he studied all this Vedic culture. He went to Banaras, Varanasi, and all places. He spent 27 years in India. So many people are getting converted.
Mainly in our country, they are targeting, like pastors. They are mainly targeting, like if you convert, you'll be in a position to get a government job, and also you'll get we'll get donations from foreign. So we'll you money monthly this much. So he is the real God. Like this, they are seriously they are doing so much of things to convert, and these people, they are helpless and they are just.
It happened with me in airport in Delhi.
Yes, Swamiji.
I was sitting because plane delayed 1 hour. So I was sitting there. One guy came and sat with me. And he was from Israel.
Israel, okay.
Israel, sitting there. So I said, oh, how long you had been in India? We talk, you know. Oh, I came here 3 months ago. I said, oh, really? Oh, where you stayed? So I thought I stayed in Delhi, you know. So, no, I went in such and such place in MP, Madhya Pradesh, central India.
Yes.
Oh, what were you doing there? Because I know the town. So he said, no, I was not staying because I wanted to know what is about the town.
Okay.
So he said, no, I was not staying in the town, I was in the village. I said, well, really? You don't speak language? No, I was teaching them football.
Football.
In a village, coming from
Israel.
Israel all the way to teach football in the village. I said, the village don't play football. Because in India, village people, they don't play that football so much, you know. Village is small little school children, they go to college in the cities. I understood that he is Christian and he is converting there, getting some educated person, Christian educated,
Yes,
and with him translating, and people see new white man. And you know, in Indian village, and you know, people gather around him just to see him.
Yes,
and this guy knows language, the translator,
yeah.
and he translates everything and gives them money, and you know, convert Christian. I did not tell him all that.
Okay.
So now he stood up and went to police. It happened with me.
Okay.
Maybe 15 years ago. He stood up and quietly, without letting me know, stood up and went to police. And police means those police in airport. Airport non-uniform, non-uniform,
Okay.
normal civil dress. But they are certain kind of police.
Okay.
And he came, police came with a paper and a pen, sat down near me. The guy is no more there, so he asked me. And young man, he asked me, where are you going?
Okay.
How I found out he police later on. Where are you going? I said, I'm going to the United States. Oh, really? You have a visa? I said, I have permanent visa. When did you go? I told them, you must be going in primary school. Then I went. A young man. Then I went. I don't remember the year, I said.
Okay.
But I'm sure you were just infant going to little school, ABCD. That's where I went. All this is going on in India. So converting from Vedic life to some non-Vedic life is not proper.
That's all.
Not proper.
So,
You eat now. You get
yes, sir.
okay. You take prasadam.
Yes, sir.